Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I want to continue our series using the Chanel Fall 2019 collection. I have the palette here called number 332 Noir Supreme. We've already done a couple looks with this palette, but there's a kind of green shade in here that I'm really curious about. So I thought we could go ahead and create something with that shade today. But before we go any further in today's video, please take a second to grab your iced coffee or your hot coffee. Let's have a sip and let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dive into that green shade. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these little applicators that came with the palette here. They are identical. They look like mini brushes here. Usually they come with sponges, or sometimes it'll be like one sponge and one applicator, but this palette came with two. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this to apply all over the lid. So how are you guys doing? How's your summer going? I can't believe that summer's it's almost the end of August, which kind of means it's the end of the summer, but honestly, sometimes it stays really warm until September or October, depending on where you live. So it's not really finished by any means, but I just mean I have a few friends who are teachers, and I can't believe that some school years are already beginning. Obviously, if you're a teacher, you have to go into work early and, prep for things. But some classes are beginning on Monday. I feel bad for the kids. Where's their summer going? There we go. It's really pretty. It's like a khaki color almost. I was really happy you guys really liked the video I did recently, the full face of Chanel, and then also talking about life updates. That was really nice. Thank you for all the love and support. It can be tricky finding the balance of how much you really want to open up about your life online on the internet, because generally speaking, whenever you open up about something, some people think of it as an excuse to criticize in a way, or whatever you open up about, that's kind of what you're opening up to criticism. But you guys were all very kind. Thank you. Okay, so going in with a clean brush, let's just blend this out. And also, I don't think I even addressed this on my channel, but we hit 5,000 subscribers a few weeks ago. Thank you guys so much. I can't believe it's 5,000 already. Thank you guys so much. I literally would not be here if it wasn't for you guys supporting my channel, watching my videos, coming back every day, every week, or however often you come to my channel. I mean, I post 3 videos a week. I'm not sure if every one of you watches all 3 videos. I mean, maybe some of you do, maybe some of you don't. But anyway, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So I went ahead and placed an order for the Sephora sale because there's the 20% off right now. I did a whole video on some of my Sephora recommendations, like skincare, makeup, etc. Anyway, I did the order, so now I'm just waiting for it. I think it'll take a few days extra because there's a lot of people ordering online right now from Sephora. But anyway, would you guys want to see a video of what I ended up buying online during the sale? Let me know. So there is a bit of fallout with this dark color here, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and do our face makeup afterwards. I think the key is to really pack the color on the lid and not sweep. I think if you sweep, there's more of a chance of fallout. So just tap like this. So I'm trying to get my hands on the Chantecaille Fall collection, and it is going to be available here in Canada in September, I think September 1st or around that time. So I'm just waiting for it, but I was very tempted to do a pre-sale with Saks because they had a pre-sale of the collection, but it was very confusing because it said that the expedition date was around the 26th of August, which is next week. And I don't know, I think I just have trauma because I recently purchased from Barney's and it took 3 weeks to get here to Montreal. I'm did you use the Oregon Trail? Was it sent by carrier pigeon? Why would it take 3 weeks for something to get here? But I think I'll just wait and I'll go pick it up in store when it's available here in September, because even if they ship it on the 26th, If it ends up taking 3 weeks, then that's not better than me just running to the store at the day of the release, you know? And then also, if I pick it up in store, I don't have to pay for shipping and handling, and I might end up getting a few samples, which would be nice, because I feel like whenever I order from Barney's, like, I don't know, there's no samples. It just kind of comes in like a UPS or whatever bag. It's not exactly fancy, you know? I'm just gonna take a separate clean blending brush and just sort of buff this out up here. This color is really pretty. It's like a khaki gunmetal. Is that the right word? It's green, but it's not too dark. It has a little bit of a satin finish. It's very pretty. I think I want to add a touch of gold to this look. It's actually not as dark as I thought it would be. I think I could make it darker if I wanted to. I could probably add more of the brown because there is a brown shade. So let me just go ahead and add a little bit of that with a tapered pointed brush, just like in the outer corner here. I do want to add a little bit of gold to this look. I think it would be just a nice little touch. So I'm going to go into my Chanel Beige 9 Shadow Palette, Les Indispensables. This came out in the summer. I'm going to go into this nice little gold shade, and I'm going to go ahead and place this in the inner corner here. Or maybe on the whole mobile lid. I'm not really sure. Actually, I'm going to place it in the center of the lid. There we go, I've decided. I'm going to go ahead and just use my finger. And then blending it out with a separate finger. And I'm just going to make sure that this green shade stands out. So I'm just going to just take whatever's left on this brush from before and just go around with it. Just to make sure that the gold stays in the center. Okay, let's go ahead and skip to the complexion and we'll finish up the eye after. For the foundation, I want to try something new. This is a sample. Actually, I have a few samples here of the YSL Touche Eclat Le Teint foundation. It's supposed to be an awakening foundation. I'm not really sure what that means. Anyway, I have a few samples, so I'm going to go ahead and test this out today, do a wear test, and then I can do a review for it later on down the road. I am in the shade called B30 Almond. Hopefully that is my correct shade. Okay, let's take a little bit of this. Okay, I think it's the right shade. B30 Almond. There is quite a bit of product in here. I think I could easily do 2 or 3 days of wear with one sample, so that's good. So I booked my spa retreat. Remember in the video talking about buying a house and all that? Yeah, I'm going to the spa on Monday. I'm going there for several hours and I'm actually taking like a lunch break in between all of my services because the spa that I'm going to, it's one of my favorite in the city. And there's a salon next door, like literally like you can be there and like walk to this hair salon. And I'm gonna go and get my hair straightened because I just love having my hair straightened because I never do it myself. It's too much work, it's too hard, and I don't want to like, you know, damage my curls. But if someone else can do it for me, I love that. So I decided to book a hair appointment, just like not a cut, nothing, just literally like a blowout, just like wash my hair, straighten it for me because I enjoy that, so why not? And then it'll be fun because once my hair is straightened, I can do a couple of videos with straight hair and just, you know, be fun. Also, several months ago, a lot of you asked for a hair tutorial or just like how I do my hair, and I'm going to do that, but I've been waiting because we have much nicer bathrooms in our new condo than we did in our old apartment. So I'm going to be able to do like a hair tutorial. I think we'll talk about like how, like washing, maintaining, like how I style on day 2, 3, etc. So that will be coming up shortly as well. Okay, so for the concealer, I'm going to go into my palette Essentielle. This is number 160 Beige Medium. I'm going to go ahead and use the concealer for this and maybe the blush as well. I'm going to go back into my Les Beige palette and I'm going to go into the light champagne color and I'm just going to place some of this in the inner corner here. So I will go ahead and use the blush from this palette here. I don't know why, I feel like when I first bought this, I wasn't a huge fan. And I think as we were moving and I wanted like a little bit of makeup with me, I packed this up in like my overnight bag in a way. And I don't know, I think I've been appreciating it more. Okay, so taking a little tapered brush, I'm going to go into the green shade from before, and I'm going to trace this on the bottom lashes here. Let's throw on some mascara as well. This is the Volume Révolution, no, Le Volume de Chanel Ultra Noir number 90. So just super black. I don't know what the distinction is between just a black mascara and like bright, like super black, but here it is. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of powder. This is the Chanel Beige number 20. It's rather a hot day today, as it always is in Montreal. It's very humid, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of powder just to make sure things stay in place. I'm just adding a little bit more blush as well. So now I'm going to go into my Guerlain Terracotta Contour and Glow palette and just add a little bit of bronzer. Okay, so for the lip, I'm going to go into this Clé de Peau Refined Lip Luminizer number 4 Dahlia. This I picked up in the spring. It's just that like really perfect pink, and it's easy to apply. It's super comfortable. You can do it really sheer. You don't really even need a mirror. I'm using one now, but I just love a glossy lipstick. I am so over liquid lipsticks. Yes, they can be beautiful. Yes, they can be long wearing, but they're so drying and uncomfortable. And I don't know, I just love a glossy lip. It's just so pretty. So I love this one because it looks really nice with this whole look, but it's one of those colors that you can just kind of wear with kind of anything because it's kind of pink, but you could, you know, add a gloss or a liner to make it more nude. Anyway, that's enough about this lipstick. So I think that this eye look turned out a little bit less intense than I had envisioned, but I'm okay with it. It's not as dark as I thought it would be. I think if I layered the brown shadow first and then placed the green one on top, that would make it more intense, more smoky. But this is really pretty. It's, you know, I think it's an appropriate daytime look. It has that kind of khaki green color. There's a little bit of a shift in shimmer in the color. I think it's appropriate for daytime. It's very pretty. It adds a little bit of mystery because it's green, but there's a bit of darkness to it. Overall, it's just a really pretty shade. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of today's look or the collection. I know a lot of you guys also picked up the Les Beige 9 Shadow palette. That's why I combined it with today's look, because I know a lot of you guys end up collecting a lot of the collections along with me. So it's always fun to kind of like mix and match different collections together. And even if you don't have that exact eyeshadow color or palette, I'm sure you have something at home that you can mix and match together, you know? So as always, if you guys decide to create this look at home, please feel free to tag me. I love when you guys tag me on Instagram or whatever. It's always fun. I love to see the looks you guys create at home. So feel free to share your post and let me know about it. Okay, I think this is all I have for you guys for today. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.